What's up, guys? Today is March 16th, 7:57 a.m. and I'm gonna try to make this one quick, but seems like we're doing the progress and accountability log. That's what we're doing every week now, seems like. And I would like to do that myself just for extra accountability for myself. So anyway, last week, and I don't know which episode it was 7 or 8 episodes ago, but week 2 was wanted to read daily. Okay, so read daily and vitamins every day. Those are repeats because I didn't do them successfully the first week. So we put those on there. So read daily and then vitamins every day. Did I read every day? I did. So we're good there. I'm going to keep on doing that, but this is just me trying to stay on track with stuff. Did I take my vitamins every day? Yes, I did. Did I meal prep on Friday plus grocery shop? I grocery shopped, but I did not meal prep. So even though I didn't do that successfully, I'm not going to do it this week. Or I'm not going to grocery shop this week. So the only thing that would go on would be the meal prep. And then post something on Facebook every day from computer. And I did that. I did do that. So that's cool. I actually downloaded social media again today. So took about a week off, pretty sure. Let's actually see how long that was. I'm pretty sure it was a week. Let's see. It's called no social media, I think. No social caffeine, no social media. Unfollowed, pal. Played one. Social media. I think it was 5:06. Oh, no, it's 5:07. So today is 5:14. So yeah, it was a week ago. So yeah, just got it again today. And I'm going to be a lot more mindful of how I use it and how I spend my time. So there's that. And then no phone in bed when going to sleep or waking up. That's been successful. I think there was one day where I just sat on the edge of my bed and I was trying to look something up. So I wasn't in bed, but I was sitting on my bed. So that's what we got. So what I'm going to do now is I want to make this a shorter episode because I would like to be done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to do it live. So hopefully it doesn't take that long. But I'm going to switch this up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, because I was brainstorming, so with the whole structure of Momentum 52, I just came up with 5 different areas of my life that I want to focus on extra right now. And we have mental, physical, and by the way, I'm just writing this on a Word doc, nothing crazy. Then we have business, education, and then we have, what was it? Mental, physical, business, education. I think it was personal. Let's do personal. Fuck it. And that could change, but I'm just trying to get in the habit of just messy action. If I want to change it later, then I change it later. So we have these 5 areas. Should I make this into a table? Yeah, let's make this into a table. See what happens. So we got 5 by 1. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. So again, this is on a Word doc, just progress and accountability log. I'm just putting these 5 categories in. And then I'm going to put 2 points for each that I'm going to focus on. And that's what we're going to do. So mental, let's start with mental. What do I want to focus on for mental this coming week? So week 3 is going to be from March 16th to March, I think 22nd? Yeah, 22nd. So mental, what we're going to focus on. Okay, this needs to be bigger. This shit's so ugly looking, for fuck's sakes. This needs to be heading 3, heading 2. Okay, mental, fuck. Okay, so I'm just going to pick 2 things for each. They don't have to be crazy. The idea is to baby step all this. So mental. Finish Blade 1. Do you guys hear that? What the fuck's going on with my nose? Finish Blade 1. Start Blade 2. So I'm not going to give myself any time off. As soon as I finish Blade 1, I'm starting Blade 2. No, I'm not taking any days off. I'm just going to jump right into the next one. So I'm going to finish Blade 1 in 4 days. So, yeah. And that's it. That's for mental. Now, if you don't know what the blade system is, if you're a new listener, it's just the sharpen the blade system. You can learn more about that on episode 3 of the Allegiant Excellence podcast, which is also my podcast. I haven't touched that in a minute. I need to get going on that. But it's just a mental toughness, resilience, discipline building framework you can implement into your life, and you can change everything around however you want to fit your needs. So the blade encompasses a lot more than just a task, So it's 4 tasks. So by me putting, finish Blade 1, start Blade 2, technically that's like 8 tasks, but it's fine. Physical, what we're going to do, what do I need to focus on for the physical side of things? So physical would be knee rehab work daily. So we have the TKEs and step downs. And then what are we going to do? I think I need to make a new workout program. I think I'm up. Yeah, I think I do. So what should we do here? I think I'll do that. Let's see. I'm going to come back to physical. So business, come back to that one as well. Education, how are we doing with education? These are the ones that I'm kind of copying from what I talked about the other day. Okay, so education, 1 CLA unit per day plus implement 5 to 10 pages of Fat Loss Forever plus notes and learning. Oh, what is going on with my fucking face? Okay, so we just need 1 physical, 2 business, 2 personal. And I'm figuring this out as I go. But I think it's cool if I am able to just... I think that doing the shit as I go, I think that's... I like that. I like being able to reflect and look at how I just had an idea and I didn't know what to do, so I just went with it. I like that. That's cool to me. I want to be better at that. So mental, finish Blade 1. What color is this font, dude? What the fuck is going on? Okay, mental, Blade 1, Blade 2. Physical, knee rehab, work daily. Oh, it was nutrition. That was the other thing, dude. God damn it. It wasn't personal. Physical, mental, business, education, and nutrition. Oh, maybe we're doing... Maybe we're doing 6 areas. I think for somebody who doesn't really have shit going on for business, it would just be 5 pillars for them. Because the idea with this is to make it another public framework, program, whatever, for someone to use. Am I overcomplicating it now? Should I change from business to career? For the person who might not be trying to run a business? Okay, career / business, education, personal, physical. Okay, well, we're going to do it. Fuck it, we'll figure it out. So nutrition. So now we got nutrition. So physical, the other thing I want to do, let's create new workout program for 5 days a week for 4 weeks. So just 2 things. All I'm going to do is start with 2 things here. Nutrition, creatine daily, eat all meals, and refrain from eating shit. So I don't know, on week 2 or 3 of no fast food. So that's cool. I think this is week 6 or 7 of no caffeine. Can't believe it's almost April of 2025. That's so weird. And so no fast food, no caffeine, nothing like that. I'm feeling good about that stuff. If it doesn't make me feel better physically, it makes me feel better mentally. And I think that's equally as important. I think that's a common thing that's missed. You know, someone will say, "Oh, you can have this donut, dude. It's not a big deal. It's a donut. You're not going to get fat over a donut." It's like, yeah, dude, the donut itself won't make me fat. But me being around that opportunity and then going against my word and my goals to have a sweet treat, it might not do shit to me physically, but mentally it will probably make me feel worse. It'll make me feel like I'm not sticking to my goals and that I don't keep commitments to myself. And what does that do for me mentally? And what does that feeling mentally do for me physically later on? So something that I think more about, you know, when I was younger doing the bodybuilding show and people were like, "Oh, you can have this, you can do this, you can just have this, it's not a big deal." It's like, you have no idea what the fuck. Anyway, so creatine daily. And these are, guys, I hope I'm painting the picture here that these are just so fucking simple. Like creatine every day, that takes almost no time at all. Take a scoop, put the creatine in the water, mix it, drink it. That's it. Eat all meals. I'm going to have to eat anyway, so just eat. And then don't eat shit. That's it. Education, 1 CLA unit, which is the mastermind I'm in, per day, plus implement it, which I already did today. So the first one I actually watched 2 of them, but the first one was a call to action, a 5 Guys post. It was 5 minutes long. And I did that actually yesterday, which is ironic that I watched this one. But yeah, I'm just starting from the top. There's 108 units. So, you know, with time, we'll definitely do 2 per day. But it might just be 1 for now. And then if I want to do more, I'll do more, because that was 5 minutes. There's no reason why I can't do another one that's 5 minutes. The next one in succession, the DM script, or the phone script, is 20 minutes long. So that's longer. So that'd probably be acceptable for a 1 unit per day thing. There are a couple in here that I know that are almost 2 hours. So that would definitely be a 1. But as long as the intent is there, I know that I'm doing what I need to be doing. And then we'll be all right. So, and then 5 to 10 pages of Fat Loss Forever, which is a book. It's just talking about burning fat, metabolism, everything like that. And I just want to freshen up on that because I've talked about it on here before. Sometimes I feel like I just don't know shit about anything. Someone could be like, "What's a protein?" And I would say, I don't know. It must be a car. I've never heard of it. So for personal, this is hard for me because I feel like anything personal is almost like me dicking off. So personal, what do I want to focus on? Like my personal, maybe this would be like the miscellaneous. So the personal goal or tasks that I want to stick to. No talking shit or gossiping. No complaining. That's it. That's all I want to focus on. Sometimes it's nice. It feels nice to get some bad shit off your chest, you know, or to say some rude things to someone or whatever. So what the fuck is this person's problem? How come they XYZ? Bullshit, he's probably just so XYZ, you know. Feels good sometimes to get it off your chest, but it doesn't do any good. And to the people who are listening to you talk shit or complain or gossip, it just degrades your character in the eyes of them. And I don't want to be seen as anything other than someone that is, I don't know what the word would be, but, you know, just honest is integral. Is that what I'm trying to say? A man of integrity, integral, right? Integral. I don't know what the fuck you say. And just a good example, strong example of a good attitude and standards. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Don't know how I'd word that, but there you go. So no complaining. If something sucks, then it is what it is. And if someone does some stupid shit and it makes me upset, I'm not going to talk shit. I'm not going to gossip. I'm not going to say, "Hey, bro, did you do this?" And I'm not even going to sit here and pretend that I don't. It's a nasty thing that I think every person does. I'm very aware that I do it now. And so I guess the first step in solving any problem is recognizing that there is one. So halfway to solving this one. So that's cool. So there's that. Now, business and career, what do we want to do? We're going to finalize the guarantee PDF. I want to make a guarantee, make it nice, put it in a PDF format, and then have it so I can add that to the collection of resources. And then we are going to, what else do I need to do? Let's see, let me think about this. I think it'd be cool to have a spreadsheet of meal options for someone that I can quickly adjust based on their goals so that they can see that the meal that they're going to eat or that they want to eat has this many calories, and they have meal options to choose from. I'm going to do that. Make calculation spreadsheet for meals with calories, macros, and amounts, and measurements. So the idea here is that I have, for example, let's say 2 pieces, so bread, 2 slices, peanut butter, 1 serving, jam, 1 serving, and then it gives me the calories, protein, carbs, fats. I want to be able to adjust those to meet a certain target I want to be able to adjust those to meet the caloric target for a client of mine and be able to send them the spreadsheet, and they just look at it and pick the meals that they want. So that's something I learned from Mina, but he does it all manually, which I think is insane. So I could put on a spreadsheet, then game over, So I'll work on that, and then measurements include 5 meals. That's it. So I'm only going to start with 5. It's not going to be something that gets sent out to clients today, this week, okay. It's not going to be something I send out to clients this week or maybe even the next 2 weeks, but it is something I want to work on because meal plans are definitely, it just changed the word calculation to the letter A because it thinks that's what all I need to say. All right, that's all I got. So I'm going to recap this, and then I'm going to end the show. This is what I'm going to focus on until March 22nd, and we'll go from there. So I'm actually going to add, think about tasks for Blade 2 by, I think Thursday would be, is that right? So I have 4 days left, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Thursday, okay, so this Thursday I'll start Blade 2. So I'm not sure what I want to do for that. You'll probably hear it on the show in the upcoming episodes. But okay, so week 3, March 16 to 22. Pillar 1, mental. Finish Blade 1, start Blade 2. Pretty simple. Now I'm just going to copy paste this. So Pillar 2, I like this Pillar 2 physical. Knee rehab work daily. Terminal knee extensions and step downs, 30 reps each side. Create a new workout program for 5 times a week for 4 weeks, so I'll do that this week. Pillar number 3, nutrition. Creatine daily, eat all meals and refrain from eating shit. I'm actually going to plus meal prep Monday. Pillar number 4, business career. So finalize the guarantee PDF/offer. Make a calculation spreadsheet for meals with calories, macros, and measurements. Include 5 meals to start. All right, what the hell's going on? Here we go. Pillar 5, education. 1 CLA unit per day plus implement it. Okay, 5 to 10 pages is Phallus Forever, notes and learning. Okay, personal, no shit talking and gossiping, no complaining. I guess that would be pillar 6. So the whole idea with all of this is that, by the way, that's what I'm doing for the week. But the whole idea is that I just add on to these each week. There's a lot of things on here that they're not stackable. So it's not like I meal prepped once this week, so I'm going to meal prep twice next week, and I'm going to meal prep 3 times the 3rd week, and then I'm going to meal prep 8 times the 8th week. That's stupid. So some of these don't stack. So finish blade 1, that doesn't stack. You just finish it. But I would like to make this something that I do daily or some kind of thing that's weekly and add on to it. So what's a good example? So for example, creatine daily. That's my focus. Maybe next week it's going to be creatine daily and never miss taking my vitamins at night. Or maybe it's never miss vitamins, period. Whatever. Maybe the finalize the guarantee PDF offer, once that's done, then I say finalize the visuals of it, the aesthetics of it, incorporate that into the other agreement form, whatever. And that could be part of a bigger picture. But there's a lot of things on here that are just one-offs, or that you can't really stack onto. So the idea is that you do stack onto them, but we'll get there. So anyway, that's it. That's PAL 3, Progress and Accountability Log. I might be changing the name to M52 Progress. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't care either. But that's it, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.
That's it for today. If you got some sort of value or you were entertained, please consider leaving a rating on the platform that you're listening on. It helps a ton. If you are looking for a more polished version of this show, you can check out the Allegiant Excellence podcast, where I go deep into mindset, discipline, fitness, and personal development as a man. And don't forget to check out the links below and read the description. There are sometimes things written there that didn't quite make it on the episode. So thank you so much for your ongoing support and a guy that has massive ambition but nothing to show for it quite yet. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to listen and support. I'll see you tomorrow.